Hey everyone, it's great to be here with you today. I would like to give a big thank you to the League of United Latin American Citizens, also known as LULAC, for having me. My name is Patrice, and I'm with the National Institutes of Health and the All of Us Research Program. And I would like to thank you for joining us today to learn more about how you can become a participant in the All of Us Research Program. But before we get started, I would like to formally introduce myself. Once again, my name is Patrice, and I joined this initiative because it gives me the opportunity to help my family and future generations. As someone with friends and family affected by cancer, high blood pressure, and diabetes, I personally recognize the importance of diversity and better healthcare and prevention for our communities. And that is why sharing the information today is very important to me, because we all have the power to make a change. All of Us is a large program led by the National Institutes of Health that's working to improve care through research. Unlike research studies that focus on one disease or a specific group of people, All of Us is building a diverse data set that can inform thousands of studies on a variety of health conditions. It is a longitudinal effort, meaning we hope will last at least 10 years or more, and we're over halfway there, to gather data from at least 1 million people who reflect the diversity of the United States. In order to accelerate health research and medical breakthroughs to enable individualized prevention, treatment, and care for all of us. Did you know that according to the National Institutes of Health, who is leading this program, only 10% of the population is included in health research, which is part of the reason we are here today. Each person is different, our habits, our environments, and our biology, and the interaction of these factors greatly impacts our health. But when we visit the doctor, our treatments are normally one size fits all. To provide health care that meets everyone's needs, we need precision medicine. Precision medicine focuses on treating a person's specific healthcare needs. In order to understand everyone's healthcare needs, scientific experts need health data from as many people as possible, and that's where you come in. It acknowledges that a one-size-fits-all approach just does not work in medicine, and it's not always the best, because what may work for me may not work for you. And precision medicine is a radical shift in how each of us can receive the best care possible based on our unique makeup. If you're joining this session, you may be curious about how you can get started. Up next, we will cover the enrollment process, what type of information you could receive as a participant, the partners involved, and why your contribution truly can make a difference. The chat is open throughout the presentation for any questions that you may have. Please use this feature and we will address any questions at the end. Remember, the All of Us Research Program takes your privacy and security very seriously. So avoid sharing any personal information during today's presentation, and also respect the privacy of others. There are many ways that you can join. These include online via our website or mobile app, in person at a local healthcare provider network, or we will have a national tour called the All of Us Journey that will be traveling to El Paso in February. Via mail, our salivary kit is available nationwide to all U.S. territories. Remember, your organization will send you additional information that is specific to you and your enrollment options. Once you're on the website or you've downloaded the app, the very first step to join the program is to create an account. You can either use your email address or your mobile phone number to join, and you'll also need to set up a password, which must be at least 8 characters long. Creating your account is just that simple. If you're using a web browser, upon login, you will see a welcome prompt with an orange button that says, "I'm ready." This is one of the most important parts of the enrollment journey. I personally love the consent portion because the consent goes over exactly what you can expect if you choose to take part in the exciting research program. And keep in mind, if you would like to participate in the All of Us research program, you will need to give some type of consent. The consent process may take you between 15 and 30 minutes. Through the portal, participants can share information, so let's walk through what that may look like. When you log in through a web browser, you will see your participant dashboard. As a reminder, your name and other information that can identify you personally will be removed and replaced with a code. You will have a unique participant ID. This will help keep your information confidential. You will see 3 menu options: dashboard, my data, and settings. We encourage you to first go to your settings and set up your preferences. Refresh your account information if needed. Set up notification and language preferences so that you can always stay informed, and have access to our support team that will be glad to help you with any questions that you may have, and share information about the program with family and friends. If you decide to log in through the All of Us mobile app, you will immediately be prompted to consent and then to your profile settings. You'll then see the main dashboard with the 3 menu options at the bottom. After completing this step, you'll be able to start sharing your health information with the program. This is the information that will help researchers find new things. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that? I know I would. If you decide to join, you'll be asked to answer some basic questions about yourself. We will ask about your health history, your family, your home, and your work. The information helps researchers learn whether the things that affect health are the same or different for groups of people. The surveys will take about 30 to 60 minutes to complete. You can choose not to respond to any questions at all that you're not sure about or would rather not answer. The All of Us research program will last over 10 years or hopefully even more, so we may ask you follow-up questions from time to time. We are never the same people twice. Updating our information definitely helps. And again, all this can be done online, either on your mobile app or through your participant portal. The first survey you will complete is called the Basic Survey. Once you complete this, you will be asked to share your electronic health records. An electronic health record, also known as EHR, is a digital version of your medical chart, and it may contain sensitive data. If you decide to share your health records with the program, researchers will be able to see information about your health conditions, test results, medical procedures, images like your x-rays, and medicines that you take. All of us will use state-of-the-art technologies and processes to protect the information you share, as we understand the importance of your privacy. You may also consent to receive information about your DNA if you complete some additional steps, which we will discuss in a few minutes. Participation in the program is completely voluntary. You can decide yes or no. It is absolutely your choice. The All of Us research program wants to help researchers better understand how different factors, including our genetics, which make our participants unique. To do this, the program may ask you for blood, urine, or a saliva sample. These samples are very helpful. These samples are very helpful to researchers as they provide a wealth of insights. Providing a sample like all aspects of All of Us is voluntary. If you do choose to share your samples, they'll be sent and stored at the All of Us Biobank at the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota. The biobank securely stores participant samples that program has collected thus far until they are ready to be used by our researchers. One of the many reasons I personally joined the program is because my samples will be added to the All of Us database, allowing researchers both nationally and internationally to learn more about how to improve the healthcare for all. I personally find it fascinating that researchers may study participant samples and measure things that naturally occur within our bodies. For example, cholesterol. They may also look at things outside factors that affect health, for example, environmental toxins, medications, drugs, and ultimately, all this data may lead researchers to better understand why people get sick and why we stay healthy. So, all right, guys, I know I've given you a lot of information and we're going to go over the next steps in great detail. As a reminder, if you have any questions, please be sure to drop them in the chat and we will be sure to address them at the end. So let us move on to the next steps. So depending on your region of the country, you may have different options, including ordering a saliva kit or ordering a kit to bring to a local Quest Diagnostic Center. Thankfully, we will be coming to El Paso, so you guys will have the opportunity to go to our journey and participate. Visiting an enrollment site or the mobile All of Us journey if they are visiting a city near you. And like I said, we are definitely visiting El Paso, February the 13th through the 17th at the University of El Paso from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. LULAC will actually be on site on February 16th and February 17th. To view additional upcoming sites for the journey in 2023, please visit the All of Us Journey website, which I will be dropping below. Just give me a couple minutes so I can get that in there for you. And if you have any questions about that or you can definitely email me, but this site will be very, very helpful to show you all the places that we will be going throughout the year. The saliva collection kit option is meant to help you provide samples if you don't have an All of Us partner site in your area. We have over 100 partners across the nation, but there is no guarantee that a site may be conveniently located close to you. If you're in an eligible area, collection is simple. After completing the necessary steps in the participant journey, you'll know if you're in an eligible area if you're offered the opportunity to provide a saliva sample while you're logged into your account. Now, another way to provide samples is by participating in the Bring Your Own Kit program with Quest Diagnostics, one of our program lab partners. To order your BioBox, you will need to log into your participant portal, select the Share Your Biosamples dashboard, and follow the steps to enter your shipping address and schedule the appointment. The BioBox will arrive at a mailing address you provided within 7 to 10 days, and it's very important if you select this option, please do not open your BioBox before your appointment. Okay, so a little pop quiz. What are 2 options that you have to provide samples? Anybody know? The journey bus and saliva. Good job. Thank you. So the answer definitely is saliva collection kit and Bring Your Own Kit program with Quest Diagnostics, and a bonus points if you said enrollment site or the All of Us journey. So earlier I mentioned that your consent is necessary to receive information about your DNA. You can decide yes or no. It is absolutely your choice. You must complete the consent before we invite you to schedule an appointment to provide blood, urine, or saliva samples. However, you do not have to answer yes to the consent or provide a sample in order to participate in the All of Us program. If you say no, or I'm not sure right now, you can still participate in the program. Some methods of checking for DNA take longer than others. A lot of factors affect the timing of when we can analyze your DNA for research. Once we are ready to generate a DNA results report for you, we will contact you through your participant portal. You will see some information about the specific type of DNA results we are ready to check for. You can then decide if you want those results. If you decide yes, you will get access to a report on the type of DNA result when it's ready. If you decide no, you will not get that type of DNA result. Because there are different ways to check the different types of DNA results, you can expect to get multiple messages over time. Please check your All of Us account regularly for updates. If you need help understanding what the results mean, you can contact our genetic counseling resource, also known as GCR, for free. You can schedule an appointment online through the All of Us account, and you can also contact the All of Us Support Center as they can set up an appointment for you. Additionally, you can view educational materials through the All of Us participant portal that can help you better understand your results. So let's pause for a minute and summarize what we've learned so far. The enrollment journey consists of setting up an account, completing the consent, sharing your electronic health records, should you wish to do so, completing surveys, and providing samples through one of the enrollment options we discussed. Again, if you wish to do so. And remember, the eligibility for these options is determined by many factors. Not all participants may have access to all the enrollment options we shared with you today. If you would like to learn more about our sample donation options, please call our helpline at 844-842-2855, or you can also email us at help@joinallofus.org. We will drop those in the chat for easy access as well. So give me a couple minutes. I want to make sure I get that in the chat for you as well. Thank you for being patient while I do that. There you go. So you may be asking, what is the value of my participation? The All of Us research program is dedicated to better health, both in the future and the present day. By participating in the program, you may help future generations. You will fuel health research so we can identify new breakthroughs. By looking for patterns, researchers may learn more about what affects people's health. You will also learn more about your own health. Lastly, by participating in the program, you can help advocate COVID-19 research. And that is why having a voice in health research and participating is so important. All of Us aims to engage a community of participants that reflects the diversity of America, including many people who haven't taken part in medical research before. By joining the program, you're helping researchers to learn more about the different diseases and treatments. And remember, there is no one that is exactly like you. So my why for joining the program is really simple. My family. If I can take part in finding a solution to some of the diseases in my family and community, I personally am willing to lend a helping hand. Well, you guys have been so amazing for me today, and I really appreciate you sharing your time with me. And I know we've shared a lot of important information. We now like to open things up for some questions. We will start with questions received in the chat and then move on to those who would like to unmute themselves. So if you would just give me a couple minutes just to look at a few questions. Is this open to all participants regardless of status? Yes, so that is a great question. We do not ask your citizenship status. This program is open to anyone that lives in the US. And I don't see any more in the chat. If anyone would like to unmute themselves, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have as well.
Hi, Patrice. This is
Hi.
May.
Hey.
Thank you for your presentation. I had heard that, so you mentioned that the journey is coming to El Paso. Is that somewhere where I can go and join? Like, and if I come out, will there be someone that can speak Spanish? Because some of my family speaks Spanish. So I just wanted to see if like that would be the best way to do it, or what do you recommend that I do?
So it's several different ways. It's really up to the participant and what you're comfortable with. I personally would recommend, and this is how I did my personal sign up, is that I did it online first. I did the easy route. I looked at everything online. I did all of my consents online. So this is why this presentation is so helpful, because in a minute, you're gonna scan a QR code that will take you to the next steps. When that happens, when the journey comes February 13th, to the university in El Paso, then you can go to the journey. You're already done with the hardest part. It's easy, but it's still takes a little bit more time. So when you get out to the journey, you can just go give your samples and you're good to go. On our tours, we have people on each tour, brand ambassadors and tour managers that are bilingual. So we will have no problem with having someone that can translate or who can speak to our community that speaks Spanish.
Thank you.
I hope that answered all your questions.
Yes, you did. So I will go ahead and sign up online. So go ahead and like do that first and then come out and do like my samples at the journey, right?
Yes, yes. And then you have other options as well, but we love to see our participants' face. So we would love for you to come out actually to the journey in El Paso.
Thank you. I'll make sure to come out. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions? Okay.
One more question. How old do you have to be to participate in the program?
So currently right now you have to be 18 years or older to participate in the program.
Good. Okay. And can I bring my like grandfather? He's 82. Is that too old?
No, it's not too old. We love all participants of all ages. As long as they are able to consent on their own, they're more than welcome to participate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I just want to make sure I get anybody else's questions before I close out. Okay. So before we wrap up today's presentation, I want to invite everyone to get out their phones and open up your camera. You will see a special QR code that's specific for LULAC, and we want to make sure that we thank them and we show participation towards them for hosting this presentation today. The QR code will take you right to our website, which is www.joinallofus.org, where you can continue to learning more. If there are no more questions, we'd like to thank you all for your time, and we hope you enjoy learning more about the All of Us research program and the enrollment journey. All of Us is delivering one of the largest, richest biomedical data sets that is broadly available and secure. Together, we can make a difference in speeding up research and improving the health of all of our communities. Thank you, guys.